Hi guys, welcome to my channel once again. This is Super Sam. Now this video is not the kind of video that was created with the intention of gaining more subscribers or likes. To be honest, I really don't care about that at this point. My intention here is to help people who are also struggling from hemorrhoid. I passed through hemorrhoid and it's over a year now that I've been free from it, and I owe myself that responsibility to help people out there as well. So, without wasting much time, I want to go straight to the point on how I was able to cure my hemorrhoid. The first thing I did was I sought for help unintentionally, and I use the word unintentionally because it was actually my mom that helped me speak with Reverend over this. She had told me privately to go see Reverend, but then for one reason or the other, I just wouldn't. Maybe because I'm the kind of guy who is always into his shell. So she took that step and she helped me out in talking to Reverend. And then I finally went to meet Reverend, and according to his word, he said it's a structural collapse. And so he gave me a list of things to do and things not to do. Now, those things I was advised to do was to stay away from anything made of white flour, and this includes biscuits, pizza, bread. And by the way, I love bread so much those days. I eat bread like every day. If I don't eat bread, the other option I have to eat is bread. And if I don't eat bread as a second option, the third option I have to eat is, you guessed right. So it was a big sacrifice and it was a pain to leave those things out. But then I have a bigger pain that required me to go through this pain, leaving out everything made with white flour. So that's point number one. Then point number two is that when you want to do your business, you know what I mean by business, make sure you don't strain so hard. Because when you strain hard, it becomes a problem for you. You can have an episode by doing that. So do not strain so hard. When you're also doing your business, make sure you don't stay too long in the office. I refer to that place as the office. Make sure you don't stay too long in the office. Also, in my own case, what I do is, and it works, you can also try that. In my own case, I pose myself in a position of a goalkeeper trying to protect his goal from a penalty shootout, if you know what I mean. So the goalkeeper pose helped a lot, because I figure that sitting down the normal way on the whatever, you know what I mean, is not the natural way of doing your business. So that can also add more pressure to your muscles responsible for, you understand. So make sure you don't sit the normal way. You can you can come up with a creative way, but in my own case, I came up with posing myself like a goalkeeper. Yeah. And then the final thing I did that actually broke the camel's back for me was an advice I saw on YouTube from a YouTuber, and he said get garlic, and then shred the garlic inside a bucket, and then pour in hot water and sit on the hot water for it to steam your office door. So when I saw the video, I had seen several clickbaits on YouTube that really makes no sense, and at some point I was frustrated. But gracefully, I stumbled over this video on YouTube, and what enticed me to the video was him saying he also passed through that same problem, and I'm like, okay, I think I can get a solution from this guy. So according to him, this solution worked for his daughter, this solution worked for his in-law, and all these people have hemorrhoid as well, and it also worked for him. So I felt if it can work for 3 people, then it should work for me. So I mean, and I did it, and it's over a year now that I've experienced it. I mean, it just like, so once again, I'm just going to recap. One, don't stay too long at the office when you're trying to do your business. 2, do not strain hard, very important. 3, you can come up with another creative way of doing your business. And then finally, get garlic, shred it in a bucket, turn a very hot water in it, and then sit on the bucket to steam your office door. And trust me, you're on your way to say goodbye to your hemorrhoid. This works. It worked for me. It worked for the guy I stumbled upon this video on YouTube, and I'm sure it has worked for other people as well. So I'm just sharing this to help people out there. I hope this has helped one or two persons out there. If you are not going through hemorrhoid at the moment, make sure you share it with those you know. So until next time, stay healthy and live a good life. Now, before I sign out, I want to say a big thank you to my very good wife for being a pillar and a very supportive partner. I also want to thank my mom for helping me out by informing Reverend about this. I also want to thank Reverend Akinyemi for the tips he gave me, because these tips helped me not to go back or not to have a relapse. And like I mentioned earlier, the tips were stay out of anything made of white flour, do not strain so hard, don't stay too long in the toilet. Why did I mention that? Anyways, and he also prescribed some medication that can help in softening one's stool. And yeah, yeah. And by the way, he's also a very good health coach. He has a YouTube channel where he shares information on how to live a healthy life. You can search for expose on YouTube and you will see so many videos on how to cure several things. I've seen people who had been cured of diabetes through him. They actually reversed their diabetes. Even though the doctors will tell you diabetes cannot be cured, it can only be managed. But I can tell you for free that Reverend Akinyemi's tips had really helped a lot of people in curing diabetes. If I had that information, maybe my dad would still be alive today. He died of diabetes, but of course I was ignorant of all this then. But now I know. And then you can also get his book, How to Defeat Diabetes. I'm not with the book here in the car. I have it at home. It's a very good book. I'm sure you can get that book on Amazon as well. So guys, this is what I'm gonna call it a wrap. I wouldn't ask you to subscribe or like the video because, like I said, I don't care about that. But please share this information with those who are suffering from hemorrhoid. If you are not suffering from hemorrhoid, I'm sure you have somebody around you who is suffering from it. It's going to help the person a great deal. So, peace.